Ken Hall is one of the most intriguing individuals I've ever worked with. First of all, he has a great heart for service. He's one of the most service-oriented and giving persons that I've had the privilege to co-labor with.
Certainly Ken is a brilliant man. He no doubt has exceptional intellect and the ability to challenge people, but he, I believe, is successful because of his faithfulness to the Lord Jesus, first and foremost. I believe he's successful because of his love for family, his love for the church, but also I believe he is successful because he invests in people.
He is able to see things through a lens that others may not, and he lends a different perspective perhaps than the normal person would. And as a result, he not only sees the good in others, but he sees opportunities where others may not. And that's a very valuable trait to have in any capacity, but certainly as a businessman and as someone who is serving as a director for Texas Bank and Trust, we value that skill very highly.
Ken is fearless. That is a distinguishing mark of his leadership. I think in some ways it is what distinguishes him, and it's been a key to his success at Buckner through the years that he led this organization.
When Ken is at his best, he is in the middle of figuring out a solution to a problem or a challenge, and not only just figuring it out, but again, coming up with a solution, coming up with the answer. And even as he's talking about it, in his mind, it's already been implemented. It's just a matter of people aligning to it, and he's really good at that.
I believe challenges inspire Ken Hall. I believe that he sees a big challenge and he wants to be a part of a solution to whatever that challenge may be.
Ken motivates and ignites other people around him by his own example. He is like a windmill in a tornado. He never settles down. He's always on the move. Again, he knows where he's going, and he's been very decisive. And I think the fact that he is decisive in his leadership, that he's very candid and personable, makes him able to motivate other people who serve around him.
Dr. Hall is someone who takes relationships very seriously. I know it's been said that the single most important ingredient to being successful is your ability to get along well with others. And again, Ken doesn't have just acquaintances. He has many deep friendships, and it's because relationships are so very important to him.
He is, by his word, but also by his deed, constantly giving back. Indeed, he lives a life of giving back. So he is the five-talent person to whom much was given, but he gives so much of his time, his talent, his treasure, his energy. And so we're just so thankful at Baylor University to have the blessing of working with Ken Hall as one of our most senior servant leaders.
Oh, I think that Ken has given back a life of service and devotion and a sense of passion and calling. He's very intense in the work that he does. He is constantly moving and thinking and planning and projecting and looking for results to get done.
He has and still is using his every breath and every day in life to glorify God and to serve the kingdom, to build the kingdom. And that's really what I want to be about. As a servant leader, I want to follow in his footsteps and do the kind of things that he has done to help people.
So Ken, on this special occasion, let me here on the Waco campus of Baylor University extend to you my personal congratulations and those of Alice. This is a richly deserved honor. We're proud of you. We're happy for you, but we look forward to you coming right back to work. Thanks so much for all that you do, and again, congratulations to you and to Linda on this great, great honor on this great occasion.
Now presenting distinguished alumnus, Dr. Kenneth Hall.